Ladies and gentlemen, politics is a game of interest, and it is like the natural law of selection, where fittest survive and the weakest perish. Politics is about interest. Let nobody cheat you about politics. Politics is about tumbocracy, and we are not coining these terms in existence since time memorial. Why will Ruto decide to bring in ODM members to the government? I want to remind you that Ruto was very vocal, especially when he was against Uhuru Kenyatta shaking hands with the Baba Jacom. Ruto was against that. He said the plan that they had in Jubilee about industry, about manufacturing, about health, about education, about employment of the youth was hijacked by the handshake brothers. How come is it that now Ruto is bringing in the Azimio members, the ODM people who were against him, whom he was against during Uhuru's regime? Ladies and gentlemen, running a government is no childish play. And unless you bring in the best technocrats, the best of the minds, unless you get the support from all factions of the political divides, you will never run Kenya. So today we dive into why Ruto decided to bring in the ODM members. And in this question, why will he bring in a person like John Mbadi? Why will he bring in a person like Hassan Joho? Why will he bring in a person like Oparanya or a person like the chief whip of the Azimio Brigade? Number one, Ruto knew clearly that Gen Z movement could not be controlled unless you bring in Azimio members. Unless you bring in the Baba man, the Maandamano thing will have never ended in Kenya. So one move that he did, a clever move, was bringing in Raila Amolo Odinga, because Raila Amolo Odinga is known as the doyen, the father of demonstrations in Kenya. So if you bring this guy on your side, automatically the wave that he commanded will come down. So Ruto feared that despite Gen Z saying that they were faceless, that they were leaderless, so he knew very well that if Baba Man came in full support of the GNC and he became their leader, the country was going to be not manageable. So he brought in the Baba Man, nominating these members to the cabinet so that he can be able to counter-check the influence of the GNC in Kenya. And as you can see, there are many celebrations in parts of the country. The other day, I saw a lot of celebrations in Mombasa because of Hassan Joho. I saw another celebration in Nyanza, in the homestead of John Mbadi. I saw the celebrations in Kakamega. And this tells you that you move in, you divide these people by bringing some of them to your table so that they forget their cause. So forgive me if I am wrong, but I feel that the wave of GNC will not be very strong in the few days to come because of bringing in the Raila factor. But number two, Ruto wants to check the influence of Rigathi Gachagua in the government. You will forgive me, but this is my analysis. I want to remind you that a few weeks or some few months back, Gachagua was very vehement. In fact, people thought that it is now the bridges have burnt, and now the duo have broken up, that there was no truce between Rigathi Gachagua and the president. So Ruto feared that what if he loses Gachagua? Who will come in his aid? That is his worry. Who will come in his aid? Because he will not want to remain by himself. And the easy person to bring on the table was Raila Amolo Odinga. How do you bring Raila Amolo Odinga to the table? Bring in his men. Let his men come to the table and help you serve in different ministries. So number two, Ruto wanted to check the influence, and that is what he has done. So there is no way that Rigathi Gachagua is going to say that I'm leaving the government, because he knows even if he left, Babaman will be in the bedroom in the State House. But number three, Ruto wants to kill Azimio. Ruto is a clever politician, and forgive me, but I feel that even in 2027, Ruto is going to win this election very early in the morning. Ruto is going to win elections in 2027 because he has brought in the Azimio people, and therefore he has killed, literally killing ODM. This is a clever move that many people have not seen. But Ruto is killing Azimio. How do you kill Azimio? You kill the big brother. ODM is the big brother in Azimio. So if you want to kill Azimio, which is actually the current, the strongest position or opposition movement in Kenya, if you want to kill Azimio, then you have to kill ODM. How do you kill Azimio? Appoint a few members from ODM. Other political parties in that coalition, such as Jubilee, such as Maendeleo Chap Chap, such as NARC Kenya, they will feel left out. If they feel that they are left out, they will walk out of Azimio. Are you getting that point? Then you leave ODM alone. Jubilee will automatically walk out of ODM because none of the members from Jubilee have been given that political that nomination to the cabinet. Remember that these four that have been nominated are all from the ODM party. ODM party. How will other political parties feel in the same coalition? It is natural instinct. So Azimio is going to break, and before they start reorganizing and rearranging themselves, UDA political party will have sought the alliances with the other political parties, and it will have become more and more strong. So that is the easiest way that that Ruto has killed ODM. And as you can remember, yesterday NARC Kenya wrote a letter through their Secretary General, and they were issuing a letter of notice to the registrar of political parties saying they plan to move from Azimio coalition. That is an achievement of William Samoei Ruto. A clever move from Samoei Ruto that no one ever saw. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us agree that as the Gen Z movement, that movement was hijacked. Politicians don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your welfare. They pretend as if they come from the moon every day in the morning and they go back as if they don't live in this country. Nobody asked the politicians to go and seek political nominations, political rearrangements, sitting on the table and dividing, sharing these political positions as if that is what the GNC demanded. That was none of the Gen Z demands. In fact, politicians have taken it over and they have interpreted it in their best manner. I think they think that what the Gen Z wanted was for them to share power, which is not true. Let me think, what do you think William Ruto brought in the ODM members? And you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because we will be bringing you more and more and more analysis every day. That's for now. Bye-bye.